Hi students, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Lane by 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒂𝒊𝒕. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. How are you all? So we are all preparing for NEET examination and hardly just more than 6 months. And how we are preparing? And let us categorize today about the preparation of NEET examination, hard work versus smart work. Hi Geeta Madhuri, 7 months left. I said slightly greater than 6 months. Hey Gina, just slightly greater than 6 months. Okay, not 6 months, greater than 6 months. Okay, so मान के चलो आपको May 3rd का एग्जामिनेशन होगा. You can have October is gone, November, December, January, February, March and April. Because this October we enjoyed Dasra and Karwa Chauth and Diwali and it is all full of festivals. Then you rejuvenate. What you going to do? Geeta Madhuri, happy? So don't worry about 6 months or 7 months. So if you count today also, it is more than that. Okay, anyways, let us categorize the work in the smart work and hard work. And the preparation strategies. Aage kya karna? Yes, complete laws of motion in physics. Successfully completed. Wonderful. And in this live session, my dear students, you just keep talking to me so that it could be an interactive. So during these interactions, you are going to get some important inputs to you guys. And in the live session, you please like this session, share with your friends, subscribe to Infinity Lane NEET YouTube channel. And let us see the smart work and hard work and the success is going to be automatic deliverable. So you prepare, your voice is low, Seema. So Geeta Madhuri, मेरा आवाज सुनाई दे रही क्या बेटा? Please confirm, is my voice is okay? Voice is low, not clear. Okay, check your internet connection. Please check. And Geeta, can you please confirm, is my voice is okay? Those students is my voice. Those students are online. Please confirm is my voice is okay, so that session को आगे बढ़ना है. So students, you are all preparing for NEET examination, doing hard work. आज हमारा session में ये last 6 months or 7 months का strategy कैसे बनाना and how to target it and how to execute it and what is the focusing areas. This is going to be really informative. And whatever you are studying, you need to have a particular strategy. Let us focus on the strategy. And those students you are preparing right now, I want to categorize the students in 3 different categories. Yeah, definitely I will increase the volume. Just a minute. Now the check the internet connection, everything is fine and the voice is clear, and from my side there is no issue. Maybe YouTube website or your internet connection may be okay. So let's say I want to categorize the students in 3 different categories now. So those students long back they started preparation, and those students who just started preparation, and those students who are just postponing starting preparation and nominally they started but real time they are not started. So long back started and just started and will be started. Okay, sorry, now continue. We won't interrupt. No. You can intercept me, no problem. If you have any doubt, you can ask us. So no need to say sorry, we are all friends, we can have the interactive session, you can intercept us. Geeta, fine. So these students, you check the assessment first. Assessment means you have to know where exactly you stand. By this time, you may be given some kind of periodic examination or mock test. If not, immediately you just attempt a mock test. Maybe tomorrow Sunday you plan it. And let it be examination you sincerely write. Once you sincerely write, you will come across with some score. and that score is your benchmark. And use this benchmark. Again, I want to say those students who got 400 above and 400 below, those students 600 above and 400 to 600. And in these three categories, you have to check the intensification of preparation for the last 6 months. And finally, I want to say, is it possible to clear NEET examination to go into the medical college in the last 6 months? Is it possible? Because my peer, my friend, my senior, my colleague, these are all preparing since long back and still they are struggling. And you feel yourself you're somewhere and nowhere. And I can simply say, if you utilize this last 6 months effectively according to the strategy I am giving you, you can clear your NEET examination undoubtedly and you can be a topper as well. Hi Umar Farooq, it is possible. You believe yourself. You believe in yourself and you do your hard work, and hard work with smartness. So definitely hard work beats it. And if you just blend smart work with that hardness, the hard work is decreased and smart work is increased. Umar Farooq, Geeta Madhuri, let us see the best out of it. Hard work and smart work का strategy क्या है, पहले क्या करना है. If you ask me carbonyl compounds, a question from chemistry, I can simply say alpha halogenation and alpha carbon. If you say alpha carbon, alpha hydrogen is acidic, that is a key point in the aldol condensation. So like that, you need to have a proper grip on the chemistry or physics and biology syllabus. What is that? Best strategy is score 650 plus. So know your syllabus in and out. In that, focus only on NCERT. Bachcho, focus only on NCERT, especially biology and छोटा मोटा chemistry भी है. And over 80% of the NEET is NCERT based. And I told you 80-20 rule. A short video भी बनाया है. 80% of the questions you are going to get 20% of the NCERT syllabus. है क्या ना उमर Farooq? So prioritize high weightage chapter from physics, chemistry and biology. I am going to give you the list of these chapters as well. And you see, master NCERT especially for biology line to line. Yes, it is required. Read each line in NCERT class 11 and 12. Use a highlighter and identify the specific terminologies that can arise a question. You know, some of the NCERT lines are just copycat in the NEET paper. And make a short notes and highlight important points. And that is going to be the quick revision tool for you. And also revise the diagrams. And simply looking at the beauty of the diagram doesn't give you. And the diagram has its point where you have to identify. And based on these diagrams, direct questions may be asked. Yes, NEET examination questions. And also clear concepts in physics and chemistry. You want to say first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q plus W. And various processes में first law thermodynamics कैसे इस्तेमाल कर सकता हूँ? Isothermic process, isobaric process, adiabatic process. कौन सा चीज़ में क्या कंडीशन का किस चीज़ का हिसाब से ये फॉर्मूला इस्तेमाल करना है. So like that you need to understand clear concept in that particular area. I am not going to teach any subject right now. Yes, and whenever it is given a big complicated numerical in the chemistry, lambda is equal to h by root 2 QUM, de Broglie wavelength when the electron is accelerated with certain potential. Simply you have lambda is equal to 12.3 divided by root voltage. You can use such a short tricks and tips in the chemistry as well as in the physics. And you don't have physical chemistry means a big numerical. I can assure you in the NEET examination, if numerical comes, that can be solved in 3 to 4 steps. You won't be having a numerical in A4 sheet, Umar Farooq, Geeta Madhuri, Sima, and I just want to, for physics, just focus on understanding the concept and formula applications, practice numericals daily. The language that is used in the framing the question in the physics, you please look at that language and approach in a mathematical way. Mathematical approach is different from handling the numericals. Just simply physics numericals are little easier as compared to the chemistry numericals. In the physics numericals, H, 2H, 2G kind of calculations will be there. While in chemistry, you have to handle 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23, 6.626 into 10 power minus 34. Who is going to handle these values? Physics में ऐसा नहीं होगा. And if you understand that language and if you can see that question, actually what is it? Maybe rotational motion, whatever, magnetism, electricity. It is easier. The way you understand the question, the way actually the question is demanding, it is very simple. But some twist and trick will be there, and you just focus on the physics. And for chemistry, you have physical, inorganic and organic. Physical कैसे करूँ? मैं दिया ना आपको. Practice numericals and formulas. Don't by heart the formulas directly. And inorganic, memorize NCERT line by line. Sorry to use this terminology, memorize. Understand. You want to say rotational motion is tough? Okay, आदर्श राय क्लास का हमारा नीट यूट्यूब चैनल में एक बार अटेंड करो, आपको पता चलेगा इतना आसानी है. उमर फारूक, he is taking classes on rotation motion. It is easy. He will make you to understand this easy. In the channel itself, his lectures are there. You can see. Right, beta? And moving ahead for the organic, learn mechanisms. So, learn mechanisms while you are preparing, and mechanisms का हिसाब से आपको कुछ relations आपको पता चलेगा. Use that logic and directly apply that in the examination. I strongly prefer, don't use the mechanism during examination. If possible, you can use it, but learn mechanism while you are preparing better. Umar Farooq. And reaction, thoroughly all the reactions I already given named reactions in the previous class for the organic chemistry. और एक क्लास लेना चाहता हूँ हर नेम्ड रिएक्शन का कन्वर्शंस कैसे दे सकता हूँ. मूविंग अहेड, and daily timetable and discipline is important. एक timetable भी बनाओ. I want to show you the timetable as well. And minimum 10 to 12 hours of quality study. You can have water break. You can have kind of walk here and there. When you see, stick to a fixed daily, weekly schedule so that your mind also just accustomed with this the study and the practice timelines. And biological clock is there in the mind. In the hypothalamus, it will be tuned for your preparation. And to go scientifically, and we can do it. And you can also say, revise regularly, because especially chemistry, you see, it is a volatile subject. If you study today, tomorrow it will be there in the mind. And after a month, it will be completely evaporated. So इस चीज़ के लिए you just take a periodic gap to study and revise, and keep a weekly and monthly revision plan with you. And also revise biology NCERT. So it should be there on the table always, NCERT textbooks. And minimum 5 to 6 full revision before the exact NEET examination. 5 to 6 full revision for the NCERT. So no subtopic, no line in the NCERT should be missed. And if you follow this, definitely you can say 10 to 12 hours in a day. In the next 6 months, the gates of the medical college will be open for you. So how many of you really want to go into the medical college? That determination, dedication is the driving force. Simply wanted to be a doctor and simply applying for NEET examination, time pass here and there. Okay, मॉर्निंग इंस्टाग्राम रूल्स, इवनिंग क्रिकेट, एक काम नहीं चलेगा बेटा. You prepare the last 6 months and your life is going to be changed. Believe me. Don't believe me, believe in yourself. Right? And also, you need to maintain practice mock test. And attempt full syllabus mock test every week in your revision. Umar, yes, I always say, believe in yourself when you work. I say, believe in God as your belief says, and I am not going in religiously. Okay, so in generously, when you do some work, first you believe yourself that you can do it. Definitely, God always help you to do. Okay, and attempt full syllabus mock test every week in an exam like conditions, and maintain the examination time 2 to 5:30. So that biological clock should be tuned. Chemistry is like evaporation, sublimation, condensation. I mean, today we study any topic of chemistry and suddenly tomorrow we will forget the topic is condensation and evaporation. Beautiful lines and possible Gita mein AIMS Medical College only do or die. That is the determination Gita Madhuri can help you. And when you give the examination and that particular time condition is important. You want to write a test tomorrow morning 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I strongly prefer you to do mock test in the afternoon session. क्योंकि ये afternoon session of biological tuning में होगा तो biological clock ये यहाँ पे fix करता ताकि आपका NEET examination time को match करना है. Right? And once you give the examination, you analyze your mistakes and keep a notebook for error analytics, so that your learning from the book you may forget, but you're understanding what is your mistake and you're correcting it. So you're learning from your mistake, you never forget. Learn from the book, you may forget. Learn from the mistakes, you never forget. Rutu, no problem, just we are ahead to see the strategies. No worries, beta. Please like the session, everybody who is online, and you just see previous year questions. What previous year questions? PYQ करने तो क्या होगा? Same PYQs will come in the NEET examination. कभी ना आ सकता है ऐसे. लेकिन ये PYQ हम बहुत help कर सकते हैं कैसे? It will give you the actual way you study the concept and how the concept can come in the examination. Exactly, Ritu. Solve at least last 10 years NEET AI PMT papers. If you say last 5 years, the standard, and last before that 5 years, the standard is little bit twisty. And आसपास में आपका होगा JEE examination को बराबर हो सकता 2015 to 2020, 2020 to 2025. You are going to see the paper is standard is completely different from IIT-JEE. Geeta Madhuri, no problem. NEET preparation में time पर में है. Many questions are repeated or the follow similar pattern. Repeated means ये pattern repeat कर रहे हैं. And you say mistakes that you can stop from your reaching your goal. That is also very important, right? You are doing good, and there are certain things you should not do it. That's a mistake. List of mistakes. And ignoring NCERT in biology, it is a sin. Don't rely only on coaching center notes and YouTube videos. YouTube videos from our NEET channel, it is confined to the NCERT. Okay, 90% of the biology questions you come from the NCERT. Okay, Kashmiri, please mirrors and its type, please. I can't understand what you said. Please be clear your request. Okay, and skipping mock test. a Kashmiri influencer. I don't understand what you ask us. Right? Okay. If you prepare some examination, any examination in your life, you need to know where exactly you stand. For that, you need mirrors and its types. I am a chemistry faculty. You want me to teach mirrors? Geeta, I will explain. I am a chemistry teacher. Anything you want me to know about the subject, you please let me know. Mirrors and its types. Okay, so I am not a physics faculty. Okay, talking about whenever you prepare for an examination, you are preparing well, but you need to know where exactly you stand. What is your strength and where you have to improve. To know that, you need a proper assessment platform. You need this topic, okay, definitely. Physics channel में NEET YouTube channel में physics teacher ATREYA sir is talking about all physics topic. You can browse the list, probably the topic will be there. ठीक है? And skipping the mock test is potentially dangerous. Some students study well, but never practice the mock test. And you need to give the mock test, and you will help where you have to focus on it. And this leads to the poor time management and silly mistakes during the real examination. So let's come out of this. Simply, you can just go ahead with any assessment platform. Infinity Learn gives you NEET test series. You can just go through that, and description box, the link is available, and you click it and you can go ahead with that. And over studying from too many sources, that is so dangerous. Rely on the NCERT. NCERT is your benchmark. And it's too hard to understand. That's what you take the punch of this line and you can understand. Completing syllabus and skipping the mock test is the biggest failure in NEET. Guys, you never fail in that. And over preparation for too many materials. Never focus on too many materials. Avoid multiple books for each subject. Stick to the NCERT. One reference book, maybe your coaching center material, and whatever. So don't collect all coaching center materials and stack it on the table. That's wrong. If time is provided, you can just go create your own test, and the Sri Chaitanya app is there, and the Infinity Learn app is there. And also, lack of revision. You are studying, but you are not revising so that you forget. That is also dangerous. And reading once is not enough. My dear students, you have to revise. Without repetition revision, information won't stick to your exam till your examination. And also, these are the mistakes you guys are doing. And you see, not analyzing mistakes. You do mistake, you say, I got only 450 marks, I got 550 marks. Like that, you just check your score. That is not the analytics you say. So, in the chemistry, I am not able to do electrochemistry, cold rush law. So, cold rush law is your improving area. There you have to improvise it. Focus there, because you did something wrong with the cold rush law. When you are doing cold rush law, unit conversion, you missed it. That micro level analysis you need to know. You're doing thermodynamics. Sometimes work is done on the system, work is done by the system. Work is done on the system, W is going to be positive. Work is done by the system, W is going to be negative. Why it is positive here in the chemistry? We need to use the same logic in the examination. Somewhere you miss it, where you miss it, you need to know. So that is called real-time analysis, my dear children. And neglecting mental and physical health. So, majority of the students actually don't focus here. Study, study, study. Sir ne bola 10 hours per day, 12 hours per day. Sometimes you study 18 hours per day. But what about your mental health, physical health? बैठ के मोटा हो रहा है ना? No. You can stand, walk around 2-3 minutes, come back and sit. Stay hydrated. Eat good food. So, as I am studying, I don't want to get disturbed, I want to order Swiggy. So, parents are there, they are giving a very good food. So, mom is the best cook in the world. So whatever mom gives you, you take that. Who are at most of the students at home only, those who are at hostels and others, you maintain your health. Okay, burning out before the examination, it is a common. Majority of the students neglect the mental and physical health. Take care of your sleep and properly manage your time with short breaks and some physical activity you can do for a short walk, you can go for meditation, okay, and that helps you a lot, and that can increase the memory power also. When you are stressed, don't do physics. When you are stressed, don't start any new topic. That you have to manage. Mental calmness you have to manage. And उसमें आपका स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे बनाना है, स्ट्रैटेजी भी हो सकता है. And I'm going to give you maintain a daily routine better. Understand the syllabus. Be strategic. Be strategic. Before you dive into the books and mock tests, take time for understanding. Identify high weightage chapter from each and every chapter, every subject. One book and practice it many times. Just Bruce Lee concept who said a fear means the practical, it kicks 1,000 times than one who jump practice once. Yes, nice Geeta Madhuri, nice interaction and good gathering. So Bruce Lee, in my childhood days, his movies are so fascinating and famous. Still Bruce Lee is famous. Okay, prioritize NCERT based topics, especially biology and chemistry. You have to prioritize. I'll tell you how to prioritize. Smart tip for that. So, for understanding the syllabus, smart tip. For every point, smart tip I want to give you. Focus on mastering topics that have consistently appearing in NEET examination. So, there are certain topics consistently coming. Without chemical kinetics concepts, there is no question in the NEET. If D and F block complexes, definitely one question will be there. Color of the complex, magnetic property of the complex in the D and F blocks. All the kind of topics you have to segregate and focus there. Which of the following has highest magnetic property? Which of the following do not have show color? Like that. And you see for the biology, it is 50% of the weight is 360 marks beta. And what to focus on? You can NCERT total 11th and 12th syllabus line by line. Hey, Roshni. And in that, focus on diagrams, scientific names, examples, and footnotes. Sir, one simple question, how to avoid bubbling mistakes? If you don't mind, please. Yes, of course. In the NEET examination, bachcho, if you have, this is your bubble, take a A4 sheet, take a printout of a blank OMR sheet, you go to the printer, he will give you on OMR kind of paper, not ordinary A4. 75 GSM ना ये 150 GSM का और 200 GSM का पेपर में OMR शीट बना के रखो. And take a 2 HB pencil, 2 HB pencil and bubble properly. Bubble properly. This is improper bubbling. You have to fill. It should fill. It is solid. Completely it should be there. There should not be any gap left. So, how to do this also, that is very important. My dear children, in bubbling, you take an examination, a mock test, whatever it may be, and you identify the key sheet and you tick it, and when you tick it, don't put on OMR sheet directly. Okay, before examination I will tell you. And at the end, you just leave 15 minutes for filling OMR, and according to the key you decided, You just check a finger there, a finger here, and you put it, and proper bubbling should be done. There should not be any gap, so that this can be read by computer. Due to lack of not bubbling properly, I am not getting a second properly on the unnecessary negative marking. Yes, you take some printouts from the printer on 200 GSM paper. The question paper what you get is 70-75 GSM. Okay, 1 mark negative means is gone. Na? Okay, focus on diagrams, and direct questions come from the NCERT line to line. 1 year hard work due to the lack of proper bubbling. That's a good question, and I want to make just before the examination. It's a very good point, Geeta Madhuri. I want to make a short videos based on that, and you can do it. And also, smart techniques you can see. Make a flashcard, use, okay, don't use the apps. You can use manually the flashcards and scientific names, cycles, and classification. You see, in the biology, you can see glycolysis, okay, Krebs cycle, electron transport chain, which step, which enzyme is used, and what is the significance, and all the cycles, biological pathways you see, cell cycle, what are the stages, okay, what are the inhibitors. So in the reaction mechanisms also you have the flow charts, and you see practice 100 to 150 questions MCQs directly from the material that you say. Daily you can do 100 to 150 for biology. Revise each NCERT chapter at least 3 to 4 times before NEET. And when you do this MCQ, now after MCQ you take a timer and you do it, and take this MCQ, you can relate from where it is coming from, NCERT textbook. All out flashcard okay, before attempting mock test. Yes, of course. And you see high weightage chapters in biology and human physiology, and genetics and evolution, reproduction, cell biology, plant physiology, ecology, and environment. And you see, after this, Dr. Priyanka madam class is there. She is also tell you the same kind of strategies with what is the weightage of these chapters and how to do this. And you see, chemistry, 25% of the weightage on the total NEET paper and 180 marks. And in the physical chemistry, focus on numerical practice and formula practice, my dear children, and formula applications. And solve at least 20 to 30 numericals, not questions. If you include theoretical questions also, increase 50. And after studying the theory, you just focus on 20 to 30 numericals. That's very important. Of course, NEET examination paper hardly will have 5 numericals. Umar, organic भी आता है बेटा, आता, कोई problem नहीं. Keep a formula sheet or a book and revise them weekly. You can make a flashcard for the formulas as well. I'll tell you how to make a flashcard in the physical chemistry as well as organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry. Strictly it is NCERT for the inorganic chemistry. Umar, after this organic will come. And I want to give you one compliment. We could see Niels Bohr, J.J. Thompson in your rank. So thank you very much. God bless you, my dear children. Geeta wants to give one final compliment to you. Okay, as many as compliments you give, I'll take it. Thank you very much. And return gift bhi dena. And whatever, I want you to see you in a medical college. God bless you, my dear children. Okay, so revise the facts. Why electron gain enthalpy of chlorine is greater than fluorine? Revise the fact. It is supposed to be chlorine should be less than fluorine. Why chlorine is greater than fluorine? Revise the fact. Due to small size of the fluorine, interelectronic repulsions. And blockwise trends, S block, P block, D block, blockwise trends. Lanthanide contraction ke hisab se, I strongly believe one question will be there. And reactions repeatedly, like potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate, and you see borax bead test. Some reactions are there, you can do it. And practice assertion reasoning questions and statement based questions for the inorganic chemistry. Definitely, thank you, Geeta Madhuri. And Umar, this is for you, organic chemistry. And understanding reaction mechanisms and neighborhood reactions. There are 25 neighborhood reactions are there. In the previous class, I already mentioned about this neighborhood reactions. And you want me to repeat it again, I repeat it. And my dear students, those who are online, please like the session and mention whatever you want in the comment box, in the chat box, so that I am going to take those points and I am going to conduct the further scheduling of the sessions based on that. Further, you need to just like this session and subscribe to this channel ताकि आपको पता चलेगा आगे क्या क्लास करना वाला है. And practice the reactions based on MCQs daily. What is Rosenmund reduction? I can tell you. Can you? What is Sandmeyer reaction? What is Woods reaction? What is fatigue reaction? All the things you need to have on your fingertips. That is very important. Make a chart of all key neighborhood reactions and reagents like lithium aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride. ये दोनों में क्या फर्क पड़ता? Thank you, Umar. So this is very important. ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में जो रिएजेंट्स आता है ना, इसका हिसाब से एक क्वेश्चन, एक सेशन लेना चाहता हूं मैं. रेडी? 7th like done. That's good, great, God bless you all. And talking about high weightage chapters in the chemistry, बच्चों, organic GOC, without GOC you can't handle organic chemistry. Hydrocarbons, alcohols, aldehydes and ketones and amines से ज़्यादा conversions आता है. It could be ascending conversion, descending conversion, aromatic conversion, जो भी conversion है. And in the physical, you have thermodynamics, equilibrium, electrochemistry, kinetics भी हो सकता है, chemical kinetics. हाँ, और एक चीज़ है, chemical kinetics में एक ग्राफ का हिसाब से क्वेश्चन आना, and that's very important. Okay, could be first order, second order, Arrhenius equation. And for the inorganic P block and coordination complex में बोल रहे हैं ना, and the periodic table, chemical bonding, periodic table, chemical bonding दोनों मिलके एक क्वेश्चन निकाल सकता हूँ. And this is about the chemistry, talking about the physics. 25% of this paper is for 180 marks, बच्चों. And the key strategy: build a strong conceptual clarity before solving questions. So you read 1 or 2 formulas, directly jump into the physics, काम नहीं चलेगा. Ritu? Yes. And use video lectures. Okay, leave it. And smart work, focus on formula derivations and applications. And keep on formula wall. Stick to the note on your wall and boards and sticky notes, and solve previous 10 years NEET physics questions. That can help you a lot. And you see high weightage topics for the mechanics, kinematics, law of motion, work and energy. And electrodynamics, current, EM waves, magnetism. One concept is mixed with another. Modern physics, I love this. Bohr's atomic theory is connected here, and particle physics is connected here, and optics and waves and thermodynamics. You see, thermodynamics you use in chemistry is slightly different from the thermodynamics in physics. And bachcho, 2 weekly study plan example, target 10 to 12 study hours, clock hours in daily split. And for this smart study you can do it. And for that time, activities 6 to 7 a.m. Wake up, light revision, flashcards and formulas. Daily timetable. For you I made it 7 to 9 a.m. biology 1 chapter MCQ. Don't skip the breakfast. No? And 9 to 9:30, just break and light walk. And you can include 7 to 8 kind of meditation. And 9:30 to 11:30, do physics with a fresh mind. And concept building and numericals. Focus on physics. You know physics slapper like anything in 2025 NEET examination. But physics shouldn't be wrong in this 2026? Definitely it follows the same trend. Hi Dadi. Okay, talking about the rest of the day here, 11:30 to 12:30. Thank you. Chemistry, inorganic chemistry करना है. Yes, we are time consuming in the physics. Physics lab like anything, dear. Please like the session. Dadi Ami, like the session. You just admire us and let us focus on the academics here. And 12:30 to 2 p.m. lunch and power nap. You can just have a power nap. And 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. chemistry, physical and MCQ. And 4 to 6 p.m. you can just switch back to the biology. 6 to 6:30 p.m. just a break and mindfulness, just enjoy the TV. And you can say 6:30 to 8:30 it is a mixed MCQ practice from various series on the apps, and 8:30 to 9:30 just have a dinner and unwind, and 9:30 to 10:30 अब जो किया mistake book revise करना, short revision भी कर सकता हूँ. Thank you Dadim, and let us focus here. 3 mock test and practice. When to start? Start from month 3 if not earlier. Testing is very important when you just proceed ahead. Without testing yourself, you can't succeed for the NEET examination. Weekly plans you can have. First, 1 test per week in month 3. 2 tests per week in month 4. 3 to 4 tests per week in month 5. A full mock test daily in the month 6. Geeta, you got it? You love it? Thank you very much, Geeta Madhuri, for your statement. And I'm just looking at all your comments, and let us focus for our success. And this is the amazing slide I want to make it before I started this session. And this slide can help you a lot. Yes? You want? You please take a screenshot of this. Definitely it can help you. Post-test routine. Test diya na? Yes, test you can give it according to this. And when you give the test, you have to go post-test review. And step 1, analyze each wrong and correct it. And step 2, categorize the mistakes, like it could be a silly mistake or lack of concept mistake and a poor time management or misuse of the concept. Wrong projection of the concept. You have to categorize the mistakes. That is a weapon in the NEET preparation. Sincerely, I am telling you. And you can see, log every important insight in your mistake. क्या करना 9:30 to 10:30. और एक चीज है, after 10:30 you don't study. You may say that night 2 o'clock I will study. You don't do that, because science says late night you do work, but memory restoration in the brain will be very, very, very less. So, step 4, revise the related topic within 48 hours, immediately. You don't postpone it. Procrastination is the biggest blunder. It potentially damages your result. And finally, I want to say, believe in yourself and follow our guidelines, follow our lectures, and your dream medical college journey, we will push you, and all the best for NEET preparation. We are done from my side. Thank you very much. Question, suppose tomorrow I am a NEET exam, can you study one day before? You want to study a day before, you can study, but don't learn anything new, don't pressurize yourself. Geeta Madhuri? Okay, fine, my dear children. So my presentation is over, and take all the steps I presented here and do the best your NEET examination. All the best. Thank you. Signing off, Dr. Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Land NEET YouTube channel. Thank you.